Christopher here from thirstgym.com, and today we're talking about exercise called suitcase marching. All right, for this exercise, you're going to want a kettlebell or a dumbbell. I prefer a kettlebell. I do think it does make the exercise a little bit more challenging, but a dumbbell will certainly get the job done. You're just going to need a little bit of space to march in place. Now, this is an exercise as a substitute to a normal suitcase carry. So if you don't have a space to be able to walk, say you're in a very busy gym, or you don't have turf, or can't get outside, you're in a garage in the winter, this works great for giving you similar benefits without having to have all that space. So with my kettlebell here, with a regular suitcase position, we're just gonna hold it on one side by our side here. My other side is gonna feel my obliques turn on. So it's my right hand, I'm gonna feel my left obliques and vice versa. In a normal suitcase carry, we would just walk in this position, making sure that the kettlebell or weight is not moving us around. We're trying to stay rigid on that opposite side, right? Well, in the marching, we're just gonna do the same thing, but march in place. So the nice thing here is that I can take actually bigger steps. So there is a little bit of advantage. I'm gonna get a little more time on that hip that I'm standing on as I go to walk or march in place, getting a little bit more time in that balance. So that's a huge benefit that you're not gonna get from walking, but you're gonna get the same gait aspect as you would versus actually walking. So I can feel my obliques on this side really hard doing this, and then I would just switch sides. Now you would want to load this up as heavy as you possibly can for the allotted time that you're trying to do. You also are going to get some phenomenal grip strength from here as well, so lots of good benefits. If you're having to march in place, in general, I like 30 to 60 seconds on each side. That's going to get a similar effect to what you would do if you actually did a regular suitcase carry for a decent amount of distance. You could certainly drop that time down into, like 20 seconds or so. I think anything less than that is not long enough to really challenge your stability because you're not going to get enough marches in place. So for me, 30 to 60 seconds is kind of the sweet spot, and then switch sides. When it comes to implementing this, you could do this as part of a warm-up. So you could do this before you actually squat and deadlift, get those obliques working, really trying to get everything firing before you go get underneath a barbell. You could certainly do this as part of your normal ab or core routine in terms of mixing it with your other trunk exercises that you're doing, because you will get that built in. You could also do it as part of a conditioning circuit. So if you're doing slams and kettlebell swings and things of that nature, you already have a kettlebell, then you can just march in place as quote unquote active rest or part of that conditioning circuit as well to keep you moving and keep working on something in the process. So plenty of ways you could use this exercise in your training program. And again, depending upon how you have it programmed, if it's a warm-up, 1 to 2 sets of just 30 seconds or so to get you going. If it's your main work, 3 to 4 sets of, again, 30 to 60 seconds on each side. Or if it's part of your conditioning circuit, again, you could do it for, again, 20 to 60 seconds at part of your station on each side, and then cycle through your normal conditioning circuit as you'd have. So if you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. Thanks. Have a great day.